everyone, and welcome back. In today's video, I wanted to quickly go over all the fragrances that I have been wearing the most. I love the way that they develop. They're all very nice. These are all the fragrances I've worn the most this past year, starting in January. So I was wearing a lot of, let's go with the cold weather fragrances first. I was wearing a lot of this First Kiss exclusive from Be Layered. You can see a little dent I've made in it. This has the Armaf has been dethroned because there is a certain smokiness in that one that I just do not like at all on my skin, and it just develops very strangely on me. But this one's overall beautiful. It's much more beautiful. It's much more easy to wear, and it's much sweeter, and it doesn't have that sharp Armaf Club de Nuit Imperial is still very smooth. However, there is this smokiness to it that this does not have. And the oud in that one is more prevalent as well compared to this one. And I do not like oud. Okay. So, there's also another note in that is, it just makes it a bit more masculine. Whereas this one is is like incredibly feminine. There's no masculinity to this at all. There's just like this weird undertone in the other one. Not weird, but it makes it more unisex leaning. So I'm not a fan of it. So I ended up decluttering it. And then this one is my Covered in Roses by Bath & Body Works. I've worn this in the winter. I've worn it in the spring. Not really so much the summer because it's very strong. And I have a tiny little dent in this, and this is actually a good dent because I only use like 2 sprays of this. It is strong enough to be a perfume. Yeah, this is essentially 8 ounces of eau de parfum concentration. It is so strong. I mean, it's beautiful, and I love everything about it. I also have the body cream, and I love wearing the body cream with it. It's super beautiful, and it's a dead ringer for Delina from Parfums de Marly. So I had to get my Delina dupes out of the way. And then the next one, I love this for the winter as well. I had been wearing this a lot in the fall and winter of last year. I have a little dent in it. I wear like 5 sprays at a time because it's a softer fragrance, and this is called Orchidee Vanille from Van Cleef Arpels. I was initially going to send this to a friend. I'm so glad I didn't though, because it's beautiful. It just takes on this dusty undertone to it during the summer months that just does not really befit me. But in the cooler months, it is actually gorgeous, and it has deepened to a nice rich color. And this is my favorite vanilla in my collection. It is reminiscent of Spiritueux Double Vanille from Guerlain, and so of which I have an oil perfumery vial. So this one I like to use for the daytime in the cooler months, and that one, if I have like a black tie event that I'm going to, I'll reach for that one for that. It has a little bit more boozy of a texture, and it's just overall richer and more, you know, pronounced on the skin. No particular order. This is a good year-round fragrance. This was initially on the chopping block, but I brought it back into my collection. I didn't declutter it. This is the Armaf Club de Nuit Woman. This is the Armaf Club de Nuit Woman fragrance, and this is a dead ringer for Coco Mademoiselle. I mean, I detect no difference. I actually think that this is better. I still love my Coco Mademoiselle, but I will reserve that one for special events. And this will be my everyday version of the Coco Mademoiselle. Do not get me wrong. This is the most beautiful interpretation of Coco Mademoiselle I think I've ever tried. It is absolutely gorgeous, and it just wears so beautifully on my skin. It lasts for hours, projects beautifully, and it's perfect year round. So It doesn't have that scratchy base to it that many of these fragrances tend to have. So this is a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I'm so glad I didn't get rid of it. Many Middle Eastern fragrances just come and go in my collection, and so I'm very happy that this stayed. So I think I'm only down to like 4 Middle Eastern fragrances in my entire collection. And over the years, I've amassed about 12. So that tells you I'm pretty picky, okay? And then this one is an Orientica fragrance, and I got a ton of use out of this in the summertime of this year and last year. This is their interpretation of Fleur Narcotique from Ex Nihilo, and you can find this for about 60 bucks now. It used to be like 80 bucks. I think I bought it for around 50. It just fluctuates in price. I don't know why this brand fluctuates so much, like $10 to $20. So when it's out of season, it tends to be less expensive, and when it's in season, it tends to be more expensive. So yeah, I do love this. It's a beautiful Middle Eastern brand, and I have a sizable dent in this. I think I'm down to like here on it. I can't tell right off the bat, but yeah, this is a beautiful, like, watery tea fragrance with a ton of like water fruit, and it's so uplifting. It's so aquatic, and just it's musky. It has some stone fruits in there, not vanilla. It kind of reminds me of a cross between Trussardi Donna and J-Lo Still. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a repurchase. I hope I don't ever run out of this bottle though, because I've not been able to afford perfume in quite a while. I have not bought perfume in ages. I have not smelled Valaya or Fleur Narcotique, but I can imagine that oh my gosh, it's so uplifting and it's so beautiful. Has a little bit of like this tea note with what else is in there? Some watery fruits. It's not fruity though. It's so beautiful. It's not sweet. It's just fresh, bright, uplifting, and musky. It's so classy and so gorgeous. I think that this is one of my favorite freshies in my collection. It's absolutely gorgeous. So this one I reserve for the summertime only, because it's, you know, it's not the most versatile for all seasons. And then this one, I love this as my sweet fragrance, my sweet, girly, playful, flirty fragrance. I love this one. This is Nina Ricci. This will never get old. I love the composition of this. Like, Lattafa tried it with their Noble blush, but it did not come even close to the beauty that this beholds. The masterful blending from Francis Kurkdjian in this composition is evident. You can smell the quality in this, and it's such a shame it's not available anymore. I love this fragrance so much. It's the Nina Ricci Rose Extase Sensuelle, and it's an eau de toilette concentration, which is crazy because it does not perform like an eau de toilette. It performs like an eau de parfum. So I love this in the springtime. It's so sweet. It has like this, sweet patisserie quality. It has some raspberry, it has vanilla, musk, and rose. And yeah, I just love the way it's composed. I love the way that it plays out on my skin. It's very tart, very beautiful. And yeah, it does not smell, though, immature. There's something keeping it from going into immature territory. Whereas Lattafa Noble Blush, I had to actually get rid of it because it was so like not scratchy. It was nice, but it was a little too much like Yara. I smelled like strawberry milkshake and maybe a little bit of rose and some florals and sandalwood and marshmallow. I don't really like that. I mean, I would rather the strawberry notes not been in there because I don't like fruity fragrances, but this is a fruity fragrance that is done right. I have about I think I'm down to here. I used to have a second bottle. I don't know what the hell I did with it, which makes me very sad because I loved this enough to buy a backup, and now I can't find my backup anywhere. So yeah, this is beautiful stuff, and I bought it for like 30 bucks off of Fragrance Net a few years back. And yeah, it has a pretty sizable dent in it. Once I'm out, I can't buy it anymore, which was really sad. And then this one is my favorite lilac fragrance. This is Issey Miyake, A Drop to Issey. Love this one. It is so gorgeous. It has this almond milk. It has this like milky, creamy texture to it. It's really nice. Ooh, don't smell it from the rubber. It smells weird. But it lasts forever on my skin. I get so many compliments on this. Oh, I get so many compliments when I wear this fragrance. This is my like ultimate botanical garden fragrance. It is just so peaceful, so welcoming, so inviting, and I just always want to smell like this. But it's only for springtime. I did wear it about a month ago, like in the beginning of September. So I mean, take with that what you will, but it's super long lasting, and they've already discontinued this. I do have a backup though. I bought a bottle as well for my ex's mom when we were together. I don't know if she wears it. I don't know if she ever wore it, but I spent money on it and I bought it for her birthday because I knew she loved Frederic Malle en Passant. She actually gifted me a shower gel of the Frederic Malle. She didn't buy it. Her boss was a multimillionaire in Chicago, and she inherited a lot of beauty products from said boss. So, and as a result, I did as well. So, so I knew that she loved that fragrance. So I saved up to get her the not Frederic Malle, the Issey Miyake around the time it had first come out, which it went to the discount sites pretty quickly after its release for some reason, which I found strange. And I actually purchased each bottle, like my bottle and her bottle, for like 70 bucks each, which is kind of, you know, a lot for discounters, but now it's down to like 20-30 bucks for the same size. It's a 3.3 ounce. And although I wish it had, it's shaped like a stone, although I wish it had a stand, I don't mind it. It's very minimal, and I love minimal designs. But the packaging does not befit the special qualities of this fragrance. I'm gonna say it. I mean, I think that if I look at this, I'm reminded of the Bulgari Crystalline Omnia collection, the Omnia perfume collection by Bulgari. I used to have the Aqua Divina, and it was pretty, but and it was pretty long lasting. But yeah, it was just, yeah, these kinds of bottles just really make a fragrance look a little bit, you know, they take the excitement out. But and I don't know what it is about this bottle design. I don't mind it. It kind of reminds me of Nivea, if that makes sense. Oh, by the way, I have to go to get some Pond's cold cream. I just reminded myself. So I can't afford my usual Vanilla Co. Makeup remover balm, cleansing balm anymore. So I have to go with something cheaper now. So yeah, this is beautiful, and it can be had for very cheap in today's market. And I recommend all these. Actually, I think most of these are pretty affordable, with the exception of this one. This is a niche. So I think I got it for like 90 bucks though, a long time ago. So yeah, I haven't used up any fragrances apart from a perfumery impression of Chanel Beige. So that's the only perfume I've used up. Anyway, guys, that is it. That's what I've been wearing the most this year. and I hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next video. By the way, real quick, on my eyes is, so I have some really pretty eye makeup on today, and I wanted to share the palette that I used with you all. This is like the fair tone, this is like the fair, cool toned girls version of the Anastasia Soft Glam. If Soft Glam made your eyelids look like little carrots, then honey, you will love this, okay? This is the Cosmic Brushes Neutrals palette, and this is absolutely gorgeous. It's very unique, and it's probably the most unique neutrals palette I own. And so yeah, this is what I'm wearing on my eyes. I love this for the fall time. This is going to be in my, yeah, this is going to be in my top of 2025 video that I'm going to be sharing at the end of the year. I might go into all categories of beauty to share what my favorite from each category was. I'm going to keep it very succinct, very brief though. And so that'll be for another time though. In the end, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll catch you all in the next video. And until then, stay blessed, stay safe, and be kind to one another. And I'll see you soon.